The table below shows the number and type of paintings Charlotte's created. If she randomly selects a painting to submit to an art contest, what's the probability that she selects a portrait or an oil painting? Okay, so Charlotte has different media that she can use to create her paintings. She has some watercolor paintings, she has some oil paintings, some acrylic paintings, and some pastel paintings. So she has 12 watercolor paintings. She has 6 oil paintings. I'm adding up the numbers along this row. 3 plus 2 plus 1. She has 6 acrylic paintings, and she has 6 pastel paintings, for a grand total of 30 paintings. Then she also has 3 different types of paintings: still lifes, portraits, and landscapes. So if I add up all the still lifes, I would get 9 still lifes. If I add up all the portraits, I would get 10 portraits. And if I add up all the landscapes, I would get 11 landscapes, which if I add up the 9 still lifes, the 10 portraits, and the 11 landscapes, that should also add up to 30. So there are 30 total paintings that Charlotte's created. But notice, I have some watercolor paintings that are still lifes, I have some watercolor paintings that are portraits, and I have some watercolor paintings that are landscapes. So a painting can be both a still life and a watercolor. It can be one of these options from the media category, and it can be one of these options from the style category. So when we're trying to figure out what's the probability that she selects a portrait or an oil painting, you can be a portrait and an oil painting at the same time. In fact, here are all of my portraits. I have 10 portraits. Here are all of my oil paintings. I have 6 oil paintings. And then here's my overlap. I have 3 paintings that are both portraits and oil paintings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the number of portraits, I'm going to add the number of oil paintings, and then I'm going to subtract the overlap, because I don't want to double count these oil paintings that are also portraits. I've included those 3 paintings in my count for portraits, and I've included those 3 paintings in my count for oil paintings, so I don't want to double count them. So then I'm going to put that over the total number of paintings, which is 30. So 10 plus 6 is 16 minus 3, 13 over 30. So the probability that you choose one of these portraits or one of the oil paintings is 13 out of 30. I added the total number of portraits with the total number of oil paintings, and then subtracted out the overlap, the number of paintings that are both portraits and oil paintings, since these are not mutually exclusive events. You can be a portrait and an oil painting at the same time.